On the morning of August 24, 2021, Pakistan quietly took a giant leap in its defense capabilities. Without the usual fanfare, the military tested a new weapon, a missile that would later become a game-changer. The FATAH-1 at first glance. The FATAH-1 seemed like just another addition to Pakistan's arsenal. A short-range missile with a modest 140-kilometer reach. But beneath its simple description was a system that could redefine the rules of engagement in the region, built entirely within Pakistan. The FATAH-1 wasn't just a missile, it was a message. It belonged to a larger family, the FATAH series, which included the capable of striking targets as far as 400 kilometers away with pinpoint accuracy. These weren't just weapons of destruction. They were tools of precision, designed for swift, decisive strikes against command centers, ammunition depots, and enemy artillery positions. And the best part, they could do it all before the enemy even had a chance to react. Dr. Mansour Ahmed, a strategic defense expert from Australia's National University, explained why the FATAH series was so crucial. It wasn't just about range or power, it was about agility. These missiles could be launched from outside the reach of enemy defenses. And right after firing, they could move to a new position, making counterattacks almost impossible. Shoot and scoot. They called it fire, disappear, strike again. The technology was sleek and deadly, comparable to America's much-praised HIMARS system that had made headlines in Ukraine for its devastating accuracy. And Pakistan had one huge advantage. These missiles were homegrown. No foreign supply could cut off the flow. No sanctions could slow their production. Yet the FATAH series had an even deadlier secret. As defense analyst Said Muhammad Ali revealed, the missiles had mastered the art of the late swing, much like a cricket ball veering just before it hits the bat at hypersonic speeds. And during the terminal stage of their flight, FATAH missiles could change direction suddenly, slipping through the smallest gaps and even the most sophisticated defense shields. India, much like Israel, had built a three-layered defense system to guard its skies. The outer S-400 barrier, the Barakat missiles behind it, and the homegrown Akash system at the core. On paper, it was nearly impenetrable. In reality, the FATAH missiles were designed to slip through all three layers like a knife through butter. Their late maneuvering ability meant that interceptors, no matter how fast or smart, would simply be out. For Pakistan, the FATAH missiles were more than just a strategic asset. They were a visible symbol of full-spectrum deterrence. A clear signal to any adversary. The cost of aggression would be unbearable. And then there was the real nightmare scenario. A single FATAH missile, raining thousands of deadly bomblets over an enemy airbase, could crater runways and cripple air operations for days, if not weeks. Even if dozens of fighter jets were parked ready for action, they would be rendered useless, trapped behind shattered runways, unable to take off. In a world where every second counts and precision means survival, the FATAH missiles didn't just change the battlefield, they changed the future.